Over the last few years, polls have consistently shown that the American people are becoming more and more pro-life. Many in the abortion lobby say the reason for this has been their failure to remove the stigma from abortion and mainstream it into society. This is a problem they have known about for a long time, and they've tried several ways to address it. For example, a couple of years ago, they introduced a campaign in which they offered T-shirts for sale with the saying, "I had an abortion," emblazoned across the front. This effort was a colossal flop, and today it serves as a monument to the sheer lunacy of these people. I mean, these fools actually thought they could get American women to publicly brag about having killed their children. Of course, some of their attempts to solve this stigma problem have been more subtle than this T-shirt fiasco. In one example, several years ago, they began to characterize the epidemic of teen pregnancy as one of babies having babies. At the same time, however, they were describing teens who have abortions as young women exercising their constitutional rights. The underlying message was that a pregnant 14-year-old who gives birth is still just a baby herself, but if she has an abortion, she suddenly becomes a young woman. In effect, they were selling abortion as some sort of bizarre rite of passage into adulthood. It was a slick marketing strategy based on the realization that there is not one teenage girl in the country who would rather be seen as a baby than as a young woman. And while the abortion lobby may have given up on the "I had an abortion" T-shirt idea, this abortion as a rite of passage strategy is still in place. A few months ago, Planned Parenthood spokesperson Janet Combs was speaking to a meeting of their supporters in North Carolina where she referred to abortion as a, quote, maturing experience. She said that for many young women, having an abortion represents the first time in their lives where they successfully dealt with a major personal crisis. She went on to say that Planned Parenthood tells their customers that abortion is a common life event, similar to having a baby or getting married or getting divorced or having a loved one pass away. Now, I want to say something to the Janet Combs of this world. You are lying. Abortion is not equivalent to the life experiences you described. It is equivalent to murder, barbarism, and genocide. And whether you want to acknowledge it or not, that is the only reason you've never been able to mainstream it. The fact is, you people have been kissing this frog for 40 years and it still hasn't turned into a prince. But if that's what you want to do, then keep puckering up. As long as you do so, however, make no mistake about it. The pro-life movement will continue to expose you for exactly what you are, morally bankrupt contract killers.